Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Keir Starmer has made one thing clear when it comes to national humiliation for Britain. Opinion. Labour promised to stop the boats, now they're coming in record numbers. Keir Starmer promised action, he delivered surrender. Since taking office, his government has presided over an explosion in illegal small boat crossings, proving beyond doubt that Labour has no intention, let alone a plan, to fix this crisis. This year alone, over 5,000 illegal migrants have landed on British shores. This marks the worst start to the year for small boat crossings since the crisis began in 2016, representing a significant increase compared to the same period last year. The average annual cost per illegal immigrant is currently just over £51,000. This means that British taxpayers are forking out an additional sum of over £250 million from this year's crossings alone. The numbers tell the story. Starmer's approach is failing spectacularly. Labour's first act in office? Scrapping the Rwanda deportation scheme, a policy that, while imperfect, at least sought to deter illegal migration. Starmer dismissed it as a gimmick, but what has he replaced it with? A glorified PR stunt called the Border Security Command, which has achieved absolutely nothing. Don't miss, daughter of murdered Tory MP, left in tears at Labour's refusal to hold public in. The government brags about cracking down on smuggling gangs, but enforcement alone will never work without deterrence. What good is arresting traffickers when thousands of migrants still successfully make the crossing each month? It's a sticking plaster over a gaping wound, entirely predictable and entirely preventable. Starmer and Home Secretary Yvette Cooper claim they are working with France to stop the boats. The reality? French authorities are happily escorting migrant-laden dinghies straight into British waters. Just this week, a French naval ship was caught shadowing a sinking boat packed with migrants until it reached UK territory. Then, and only then, did Britain's border force take over, acting as nothing more than a taxpayer-funded taxi service. This is a national humiliation. The French should be stopping these boats before they even leave their beaches. Instead, they are complicit in people smuggling, waving these vessels through while Britain bears the consequences. Labour's border policy is simple: do nothing, allow thousands more migrants in, and hope no one notices. The supposed tougher stance is nothing but hot air. We are watching history repeat itself, the same weak policies, the same excuses, the same failure. Read more. GB News fans call for Yvette Cooper resignation after David Amess decision. If Labour wants to boost defence spending, then Rachel Reeves must make cuts. GB News halted for unprecedented, breaking migrant news in huge blow to Starmer. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. The previous Conservative government, for all its many flaws, at least recognized the need for deterrence. Labour refuses to even acknowledge the principle. Without a real threat of immediate deportation, the boats will keep coming. Starmer, so-called, smash the gangs approach is a mirage, because it does nothing to address the pull factors drawing migrants here in the first place. The result of Labour's inaction? British communities are paying the price. Hotels remain filled with illegal migrants at the taxpayers' expense. Public services are stretched to breaking point. And worst of all, more lives are being lost at sea due to Labour's refusal to stop the crossings outright. This is not compassion, it is reckless incompetence. Every boat that makes it across encourages another. Every failure to deport reinforces the message that Britain's borders are open. Starmer's government is not tackling the problem, they are enabling it. Keir Starmer and Labour have made one thing clear: they do not want to stop the boats. They see no issue with waves of illegal migrants pouring into this country, nor do they care about the communities affected. Labour's refusal to act is a betrayal of the British people. Starmer will not stop this crisis, Only real leadership will. Starmer hasn't stopped the boats, he's rolled out the red carpet.